When confronted with a social need, one of the ways you may consider taking action is by starting your own non-governmental organization. If you're already at the stage where you're thinking about establishing an NGO, chances are you already have a reasonable understanding of what you want to do and how you will do it. But have you thought about where you're going to set up shop? At first, determining the location of your NGO may seem like an obvious choice, depending on the goals you want to achieve or the resources that you have. However, it might be useful to delve into a more thorough decision-making process when choosing the location of your NGO, especially because of the crucial role it's likely to play in the success of your enterprise. Last month, Devex talked to various NGO founders to learn more about how they decided on the location of their organization. Here are some of the most important tips they gave out. Number 1, identify the resources offered by each location. Try to evaluate the people, skills, expertise, and relationships you can tap into. According to George Swore, founder of NGO Building Tomorrow, it all comes down to the resources and support systems. When you have a fledgling organization that needs all the help that it can get to grow up and support itself, you go to places where you know that can happen. Secondly, be sure to take into account operational considerations, such as admin or office costs. Ian Guess, founder of the Advocacy Project, for instance, underlined that in terms of location, rent and overhead are important. The location has to be accessible, but not too expensive, because rent can become a huge item in the budget. Finally, take the time to study how similar organizations working in a specific location manage to raise funds and deliver their work. Sources of funding largely differ from place to place, and there is great variation in the aid channeling processes, partnership arrangements, and development approaches of various development actors. To find out more on how to decide where to set up your NGO, but also about the experience of various NGO founders, be sure to check out our full analysis on Devex.com.